Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I am going to make I've been calling it a compass pop-up card, but I don't know if it has an official name. Here are the pieces that you'll need. This is, I've got a lot of circles here. So the largest one is 3¼ inches in diameter. The next one is 2½ and then the third one that you see is 2 inches. From the two larger circles, I've die cut from the center another circle that's 1¾ inch in diameter. So I've got these donuts or these rings. Then I have a square that's 1½ inches square. I've got a strip that's 1 inch tall, and I didn't measure it to start, but what it ends up being is 3½ inches long. So that is going to be a little bit of a pull tab that's 1 inch tall by 3½ long. So with this pull tab piece, I'll go ahead and give you the final score lines. It ends up being 3/4 inch and then 3 1/8 inch. And again, that one ended up being 3½ long. This is the square that is 1½ inch square, and I will score on the diagonal, both diagonals from one side, flip to the back, and then score up and down directly in half at 3/4 inch. So then what you'll want to do with this piece is fold everything as a mountain fold. So where you scored and put an indent into your card, you want to bring that indentation up as a mountain. And you want to do that for all of those lines. So then what you'll end up with is a piece that looks like this. And this will fold down on itself and form a triangle. And just to remove some bulk, I'm going to cut the tip of that triangle where it's all the folded sections. And then that'll give you this square piece with a inside square that's been cut out of it, essentially. So now to start on the inside of the card, I am going to line both panels of the inside of the card with some pattern papers from Tea and Honey. That is one of the 2 paper pads that you get as part of the Not Too Shabby box of the month, which is actually sold out this month. So congrats to everybody who was able to get the box. If you are interested in signing up for next month's box or junior box, you'll want to put your name on the wait list, and that way hopefully more subscriptions will open up for next month and you'll be able to get a chance to get that. So now that I've got the inside of my card lined with some pattern paper, I'm doing a little bit of dry fitting just to figure out how long this pull tab piece needs to be. But like I said, this ends up being 3½ inches long. And you score it at 3/4 inch and 3 1/8 inch. That 3/4 inch section, that's going to get glued to the left panel. And I am actually going to glue this square piece to the opposite end. So here I'm going to score at 3 1/8 and then I'm going to cut it off at 3½. And so the portion, that 3/8 inch, that portion will get glued to this square piece here. And I have, since making this the first time as a 6x6, and now as a A2, I've learned that there are other videos for how to create this or something similar to this mechanism. So you can definitely check out how other people have done it, because I've done this as multiple pieces that I just glue together, but I've seen other ways of doing this, and so feel free to check out those other videos just so that you can see if there's something that makes more sense to you or is easier for you, because there's definitely multiple different ways of achieving something similar. And when I glued down the square piece, I only glued it down from that one little triangular wedge that is on the rightmost side, so that everything can still pop up when I open this, but it'll still fold down completely when we close this. Then I've just cut myself a few little strips. These are about 1/4 of an inch wide by maybe about an inch or so. And I've just attached them to the square. I'm going to attach one in that lower left-hand corner. Now, when you attach this, don't overlap any of your score lines, because we need that square piece to still be able to fold down completely flat. And from on the lower left-hand tab, this little, I guess it's more of a wiper mechanism. I've attached the larger of the two donuts, and then I put another little wiper mechanism in that upper left corner, and I'm going to glue the middle ring to that piece. And if you're like me and you're using a liquid adhesive, definitely make sure that that liquid adhesive doesn't kind of ooze out and accidentally glue your moving pieces down to one another. So that's why I'm putting some paper behind where I'm gluing. This is actually liner paper, so if glue gets on it, it's gonna be okay. And also, don't play with your mechanism too soon, because I started moving it and that liquid adhesive hadn't set yet. And so it just came right off. So do give it enough time to actually firmly stick down. Now, my video today is part of a team hop, so to see more inspiration featuring this month's subscription clubs, just click on the hashtag N2S Lavender and Honey. You'll see inspiration for the box of the month, the stamp of the month, and as well the paper pad club. Now, if the hashtag isn't bringing up all of the videos for you, then you can just expand the description box below and you'll find direct links to each person's video on this hop. So I hope you'll hop along, and be sure to also expand that description box to check out the giveaway entry form, because Not Too Shabby is giving away to one lucky winner a $25 gift certificate to shop Not Too Shabby. So you'll find all of the details about when and when the deadline is to enter and when the winner will be announced on the Not Too Shabby YouTube channel community page. So do make sure that if you want to get a notification when the winner gets announced, if you subscribe to the Not Too Shabby channel and hit that notification bell, then you'll be alerted when the winner is announced. So now comes the fun part of decorating. So I've decorated the front of my card a little bit. I've got the ephemera pack that coordinates with the tea and honey paper pad, and the box of the month does come with 2 6x6 paper pads, each with their own coordinating ephemera pack, and in addition there are 3 4x6 stamp sets. So this is a very generous subscription box, and I love the theme for this month. You've got one of the paper pads is all lavender themed, and then this one is honeybee themed, and it's really, really fabulous. But what's really fantastic is that across the 3 stamp sets, there's like a little bit of everything in each of the 3. So there's a little bit of a crossover in each of the stamp sets. So I thought that was really cool. So well designed, because you'll find like little nods to the bees in each of the stamp sets, or to lavender and florals and flowers. So really fun. And then I also got the stamp of the month, because I thought it went so perfectly. So I've got that on screen right now too. So cute. So I stamped out Queen Bee on my that smallest of the 3 circles that I started with. And all of those papers are from the Tea and Honey paper pad. And you can see how gorgeous it all goes together. And so the fun part here is actually playing with where and how to attach things on these different circular elements. So what you'll find is that the outermost ring, that largest circle, as you open it, that circle will move clockwise. And as you open the card, the middle ring will spin counterclockwise. So the cool thing is that you kind of have the 2 rings moving in opposite directions, and so it's kind of fun to kind of see all of that movement. And the center ring, that is actually attached to the largest ring, so that moves with the largest ring in a clockwise motion. So this is really, really fun. The only thing is that you have to be careful when you are gluing things down onto these rings, that when you close the card, everything still closes and nothing sticks out. So you want to make sure that nothing sticks out of the outside edges of your card. And otherwise, you can kind of place things. I like to position things in their final location, like the way that I would like for the card to look when it's fully opened. And so that way I can sort of have that the composition that I want presented when it's open fully, and then I just keep on closing it to really make sure that everything is well tucked inside the card when it is closed. That way it'll still fit inside an envelope. So look how fun that is. So really, really cool. I've been having a blast with this sort of compass pop-up card mechanism. I'm gonna see if there's easier ways to put one of these together, so stay tuned. If I can find an easier way, I will definitely have a more in-depth tutorial for you. But until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of this hop. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye!